I know it's only been a couple episodes, but it feels so long since we've seen Kokiri Forest, doesn't it? Hey everybody, it's the Mechmaster 14. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we completed Jabu Jabu's belly and got the final spiritual stone from the Zoras. In this episode, we're not going to be completing the story just yet, or continuing with the story. Instead, we're going to do a few side quests that we can now do now we have a few more items. So, let's get playing. First thing I want to do is I want to come back to the Great Deku Tree because there was something in here that we couldn't get until we had both bombs and the boomerang. It feels so violating to enter his dead body. Oh, now might be a good time to explain how Farore's Wind works, since we're in a dungeon. Basically, if we pull it out, we can create a warp point like this. And that warp point is actually at the entrance of the room, which I think, since this room is connected to the room up there, I think it's just gonna warp us back to the entrance, which is convenient because now we don't have to climb the vine. And I'll explain how we use it again when we actually when we want to head back. So right now we want to pull out bombs and go right over here to this bombable wall. How'd that not kill the Deku Baba? Whatever. Let's just will the door open. Alright, so the boomerang can stun these things, but we still can't hit their fronts. There we go. And let's pull out our slingshot again. Oh. So that's done. And you do need the boomerang for this, just pointing that out. So now let's pull out Farore's Wind again. Because if we cast it again when there's a warp point active, we can return to the warp point, dispel the warp point, or do nothing. So let's return to the warp point, and that takes us to the entrance. And it doesn't just take you to the entrance, it actually does take you to other areas if you use it in a room that's not connected to the entrance. But anyways, I don't think I showed it, but we've now gotten all the gold Skulltula tokens in the Great Deku Tree. And now there are a few other gold Skulltula tokens that I want to get, that we've seen before. That, you know, we couldn't get because we didn't have the proper items. And I want to get those right now. So let's head to Goron City, and that should be a shortcut right down to Kakariko Village, where we saw that gold Skulltula in the graveyard. And then we can go get the gold Skulltula that is right by the secret grotto that we found before by the tree. You know, I probably should have equipped the Hylian shield just in case something fire-related could come out and destroy us, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Yeah, I'm really regretting getting the purple rupee in this chest right here, right when I couldn't have anything else. I think that was dumb. Oh, actually, I almost forgot. We actually still need to cash in our gold Skulltula tokens, because we now have 23, and we needed 20 to get the next reward, so we can do that right now. Hey, nice, no fall damage. Also, you can see that the C button with Thor's wind on it is not, it's a little, like, faded because we can't actually... We can't use it outside of dungeons. That's what I was looking for. The words I was looking to say. So the next reward, when we go to the House of Skulltula, is actually in the opposite area of where we got the reward before. So we talked to this guy. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. It is the Stone of Agony. If you equip the Rumble Pack, it'll react to nearby secrets. Alright, so kind of useless if you don't have the Rumble Pack on. And also, if you're using Virtual Console, it rumbles automatically. So if we go to an area where there's a secret grotto, which should be around here. I'm gonna walk over it so you can hear the rumbling. So yeah, the controller does rumble. I was holding it right up to the mic so you can actually hear it rumble. On the 3DS version, it was actually replaced by the Shard of Agony. So instead of equipping the Rumble Pack, it would instead show up on your screen when there was a secret nearby. So anyway, let's kill these Redeads. They walk so creepily. At least they're not screaming like the Redeads did before. And now this is probably a waste of money right here, but at least I get to show it. It is a huge ruby. It's worth 200. I can only fit like 90 of it in my wallet right now, but that's okay. At least I got to show it. And it will rumble whenever there's a secret grotto or something nearby. But now let's head to Kakariko Graveyard because that's where the other gold Skulltula was that I wanted to get. And we're not going to get enough gold Skulltulas in this episode to get another reward, so don't worry about that. But it has to be night, actually. So let's play up the Sun Song and change that. So now it's late at night. Oh, by the way, Dampé actually isn't out if you play the Sun Song because it'll actually go too late and Dampé just won't be here. So keep that in mind when you're playing his grave digging game. Which I still cannot believe I got that lucky on. Only 2 tries to get it. It's taken me like 20 tries in the past. So now let's head back out of Kakariko Village. Well, not back out since we actually I guess we did start outside of Kakariko Village. Also, fun fact about this sign right here, it was actually reused in Majora's Mask, so it actually says, "Welcome to Kakariko Village" in a game where Kakariko Village doesn't exist. Also, I'm going to play the Sun Song again just to make it daytime and we don't have to deal with those skeleton guys. Anyways, now let's blow up this, now let's blow up that secret grotto again by the tree so we can get that gold Skulltula. Also, I stupidly put my boomerang away when I still needed it. Oh, dang it, I thought I could snipe it without Z-targeting. Also, there is a huge Skulltula there, but you don't need to really encounter with it. And now there's one other thing I want to do before we continue with the story, which probably won't be until the next episode. I want to head over. You can see a little ways away. There's kind of like there's a house over there. And there's something that I want to do with that house right now. We head in here, and we are now in Lon Lon Ranch. If you remember Malon and Talon from the beginning of the game, they were delivering milk in Kakariko Village. Well, Talon was delivering milk, and he got a little tired and fell asleep outside the castle. Get in here, and he's still sleeping. Let's see what he has to say. I'm awake already? What? Or I'll be, if it ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Malon back to a normal good mood. So what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game? These 3 cuckoos I have are special super cuckoos. I'm going to throw these cuckoos into a gaggle of normal cuckoos. You can pick out these 3 special birds among the normal cuckoos within the time limit. I'll give you something good. If you can't find them, I win. It'll be 10 rupees to play. You have 3 seconds. Alright then. Get out there, you super cuckoos. Start looking. Also, you need to look where they land. Is this one? Hey, got one on my first try. 2 more to find. Unfortunately, I have no idea where the others are. Nope. Come on, where are you? Are you it? I'm not doing that good. Are you over here? Alright, that was 1. Are you the last one? No, you're not. I did it! Well, golly, I'll be darned. That's plumb incredible. That's the last one. You found them all. Come over here. Also, one other thing about that mini game. Whenever you find the super cuckoos, they actually fly off so you don't pick the same one again. Hey you got some talent to be one of the world's best cowboys. How'd you like to marry Malon, huh? Sure! Haha, I was just kidding. Just kidding. I think you're a little young for that, aren't you? Oh, I'm proud to present you with a sample of our very own Lon Lon milk. You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring it back. You can bring out the bottle to buy a refill anytime you want. You got Lon Lon milk. This is very nutritious. Use it to receive or recover life energy. You'll recover 5 hearts per drink, and there are 2 drinks per bottle. Alright, yada yada yada. We've seen that text box before. Alright, so that is our 3rd empty bottle. And you can technically come here and get this before you head off to even Dodongo's Cavern, but I didn't want to since there are other things that you can't get here until you actually complete Dodongo's Cavern and Jabu Jabu's Belly. But we go in here and we talk to this guy. I can't believe that. I, the Great Ingo, am working on this dump of a ranch. Because the owner is so lazy, I always have to do all the work around here. I, the hard-working Ingo, should be in charge, not that lazy bum Talon. Also, you look a little close at their designs. They actually look a little bit like Mario and Luigi. Like, Talon looks like Mario and Ingo looks like Luigi, kind of. Sort of, not really, no. Just something else that other people have pointed out that weren't me. But anyway, let's go talk to Malon again. Also, you can see her Bowser brooch a little better now. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How was it like at the castle? Did you see the princess? My dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. You can call me Link. I'm pretty sure I introduced myself. She's this horse. Her name is Opponent. Isn't she cute? She just pushed me out of the way! It seems like Opponent is afraid of you, fairy boy. My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing it together. Sing it together, you say? Oh, cute ocarina. Are you going to play this song on that ocarina? This song. Up, left, right, up, left, right. Yet another song that's just 3 notes over and over. There we go. Also, playing songs is a little hard for me since I have to use the, a C stick on the virtual console and not the actual buttons. You've learned Epona's song. Also, I like that little jingle that plays after you learn a new ocarina song, like the da 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 kind of thing. Now there are a few other things that we can do in Lon Lon Ranch. There's actually quite a few things. We head over to this building over here that looks really obscure. And we can go into this. Oh. Or we can just roll past the door. In here, there are some cows. And also some crates. The interesting thing about cows in this game is that if you play Epona's song for them, then they'll actually give you some milk if you have an empty bottle. I think it was also that way in Majora's Mask, too. Anyway, there's an interesting puzzle that we can complete with these boxes here. What we want to do is we want to push them around a bit first. Actually, no, wait, we don't want to get up here yet. We want to pull this one back. Now we can pull this one back a little, then climb on top of this one, then bedazzle our way in here, and if we look, there's a secret cove behind this box, and if we crawl through it, we can actually find a heart piece on the other side. Considering there was a nest here, I'm assuming that this is the heart of a dead chicken. Rest in peace, dead chicken. But anyways, that's all there is in here, along with the cows. And on my first playthrough, this building confused me a whole lot because I always thought that you had to arrange the boxes in some certain puzzle manner that would make something randomly appear. But no, you just have to make it. You just have to make it so that you can reach that thing in the corner. Now, before we end this video off, I want to play the Sun Song again. And I want to make it dark because there are some things that we can only do in Lon Lon Ranch if it's dark. Also, new enemies. These are Gways. They're kind of just like bats, except they're a little more annoying. There we go. And there's some gold sculptures here that don't appear during the day. Screw you! So we can get that. I believe there's 4 gold sculptures in Lon Lon Ranch. That was the first one. The second one is over here. And try to avoid these Gways as much as possible, but it's really hard since they're really annoying. So we kill this one. That's 2. We ran into this tree. There's another one. That's 3. And the 4th and final one in Lon Lon Ranch, at least that we can get right now, is on the side of this building. Alright, do I actually need to throw it normally? No. Alright, how many gold skull tokens are we at? 29, I think. I think there might be one other gold skulltula that we can still get and get us up to 30 and get the next reward. However, I think we're gonna have to save that for next time, because in order to do that, we would have to go all the way back to Zora Fountain. So, since I like it being daytime in here, also I like the music, we're gonna switch it to daytime to end things off. And also, this is one last thing I want to point out. Whenever you play the Sun Song in an area where time doesn't flow normally, you actually teleport back to where you first entered this area. So for us, it was that building right there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to be getting a couple other things, and then finally continuing with the story. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you can, like, comment, and subscribe, because that would really help out the channel. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. McMaster, out.